So there we were watching the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show like so many others, and they flash somebody on the screen dancing, and it looks like Serena Williams, and Amanda's like, is that Serena Williams? I go, no, that's got to be somebody that looks just like her. Why would she just take a 2-second cameo in the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance?
Oh, because she dated Drake for a hot minute.
I mean, basically the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance, Big Al, you know this, was a funeral for Drake.
Absolutely.
He's in Australia, by the way, hiding.
It had multiple layers.
Okay. Just my 2 cents on it. Mm-hmm. If I was Serena Williams' husband, who started Reddit, by the way, very wealthy, very smart businessman, I would have told Serena, I would prefer you not to go get into the drama between Kendrick and Drake, even though, and especially because Drake is your ex. Why are you getting into your ex's business? That's my thought on it. That's why I think that she shouldn't have been there.
You think it's a diss to her husband by doing it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if this was a small scale halftime, like no name, whatever, I would agree with you. However, I think in such a big forum and in such a piece of art and history, I think it's okay for her to get involved. And I'm sure she asked her husband before she said yes to
Alexis, by the way, is her husband's name. I was going to say Renee. It's Alexis, but yes.
But I'm sure she asked him before she got involved and said yes.
She shouldn't have put him in that position.
Why? It's okay to ask your partner for something. And listen, she's not trying to get back with Drake.
Because if he says no, then she's going to show up on Kendrick's next album dissing Alexis, her
No,
husband.
I'm sure if she turned around and she was like, listen, Kendrick, he's not comfortable with it. Like, I would love to, but I'm going to pass.
Big Al, your thoughts on Serena Williams being at the Super Bowl and the Kendrick Lamar performance?
I loved it. I think she was right where she needed to be. Sometimes it's okay to wake up and be petty and say, you know what I'm going to do to my ex?
Why'd she go after him so bad?
I mean, he been mentioning her in songs and stuff for years, so it's like, you want to keep playing with me? When it come time to play with you, here I am.
Jen, our friend in Midland, texted in and said Serena was raised up in Compton. Serena, just like Kendrick, Serena
That's why she crip walked.
was getting her own lick back at Drake, who publicly stalked her on socials because she didn't give him any play after they broke up.
Jen, thank you for bringing receipts.
Jen was clocking it. She woke up and said, I got some things I want to get off my chest.
Perhaps the sweetest reasons of them all, Serena got her luck back at Wimbledon for finding her in 2012 for her crip walk. She was proudly black on stage, where so many people still hate to see that. That's why she was at the Super Bowl, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
our
Jen.
friend Jen in Midland says.
Yeah, Jen.
I'm here for it on multiple levels.
Okay.
Personally. And Stephen A. Smith can...
He don't be on the right side of history all the time, and that's okay. But
That's how he makes a living.
that's how he make a
But
living.
my thought process was not based on any of Serena's history not being. In other words, I knew that she had dated Drake, but I'm like, why would her husband be okay with her getting into static over something of her ex? Like, you're a mom now, you're retired, like.
Something
Stay
tells
with
me,
me.
she really probably be like, I'm going to do what I want to do at the end of the day. And Alexis.
No, I think she... Guys, I mean, I don't think she slapped her husband in the face by being part of this.
Yeah, I think it's a small thing. I don't think it's that big of a... You know what I'm saying? A thing. I think they're both like, you want to do it? Sure.
Again,
Okay.
I think if this was like a small scale, no name, wasn't televised, like whatever, then it's it is a waste of your energy and time.
But it is such a big platform. It makes it more.
Exactly.
But
no,
it makes
it worth it.
The husband's probably, Serena's husband's probably like shrinking. You think he's.
My wife on the Super Bowl stage.
Yes, you think Alexis is that insecure that he's like, no, trust me, he is more secure in his relationship, and that's why he let his wife do it and was okay with it.
I don't think, like Al said, she might have done it anyway.
No.
You think if he said no, she wouldn't have done it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it also was kind of just like an Easter egg, because it's also the part about Drake, but it's also her being from Compton.
Yes.
Kendrick is also very Compton up and down.
I got you.
You know,
I see what you're saying. Justin, our good friend who listens to the show, texted in and said Serena had to be there with all this Drake BS. I hope his ass lands in prison. Are we all on Kendrick's side?
I think so.
Okay. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching our videos. It's Maney. I would love for you to subscribe and like us as well. And then check out our other videos like War of the Roses and the behind the scenes stuff where we're crazy psycho off the air. Go look at them. They're here and here. They're everywhere.